What is up, gamers? We are going to be looking at a mod I've been developing for a couple days now. I have made about 4 magical gear pieces for this mod, as well as a couple of extra items. First off, this mod is called Aspectro Magical Gear, the same as my Minecraft mod name because I am unoriginal. But anyway, let's get into the items. So the first thing we're going to look at is all of the Eterna Torch variants. These are just for aesthetics, really. These will basically light up the area at which they're around with the color they say they are. So that's blue, and you can see how there's a shade of blue there. There is magenta, so it turns everything kind of magenta-y. If you want to like set up like a cool adventure or like a cool map, you can do that with those. Next up, we have the Eterna Torch. Eterna. Now this one just lights up the area around you if you're holding it, but if you don't hold it, then it's not going to light up anything. So if you want to go cave exploring and you just can't see anything, or you want to go out at night and you can't see anything, then consider grabbing one of these before you go out. Next up, we're going to look at the Eterna Claws. This item is my very first item I made. It is a fast attacking weapon because it is base dagger. It does a decent amount of damage. It does a lot of cold damage. So every time you hit with it, you're going to do a lot of cold damage. And it has a special ability. If you're crouched and you ready up an attack or charge an attack, you'll see that there's like a storm going on around you. It's because it charges up a powerful cold attack. So let's go ahead and summon a couple creatures so we can see. So we got a grizzly bear here. So we're going to pretend like we're sneaking up on it, and we're just going to sneak attack it basically. You see how it did 3 instances of damage? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's the claws. Next up, we're going to look at the Eterna Battle Axe. And with this one, its default attack is very slow. So if you look at this, it's very slow. But you also see that there's healing bubbles. It's because whenever you attack with this weapon, you'll heal. Only basic attacking. However, we do have a cool, unique ability to where if we charge it up, it will do a lot of fire damage, and it's like a flame sword chop. So we are going to spawn a grizzly bear again, and we are going to hit it with that. It did about 80 damage. It's pretty strong. Does a lot if you hit. Next up, we're going to look at the Eterna Sword. So this one has a lot of attack speed, a lot of damage. It does a lot of poison damage. So if I was to spawn another grizzly bear, you would see there we go. It does a lot of damage. Attacks quick. It does do poison though, so if that, like, I think that some creatures might resist that more, so be careful. Next up, we're gonna look at my favorite, the one kind of just got done doing. This is the Eterna Spellbook. If we left click on it, we power up. It doesn't really need a lot of time to power up, and you can throw a projectile. But let's go into game mode adventure. So we see our mana bar on the left. So whenever we throw a projectile, you see our mana goes down. Now this also has another feature of it does damage blocks very slightly, and it will destroy any easily destroyable blocks, such as leaves. it hits him. And now, for the other feature of the book, is if you hold right click instead of left click, you send out a torrent of ice. And each of these projectiles is like multiple like ice shards. So it will do like multiple instances of damage. So we are going to summon him. Here we go. Let's just do a bison. I'm gonna spawn a bison here. Cool. Now that's AoE damage. That hits a lot of things in the area. But for right now, that is all that I have added. I will be adding more, and the number of items will substantially grow. Next up, we're going to have to see how do we craft these. The main resource of this mod is Liquid Eterna. Now, Liquid Eterna will take a lot of iron. It will take a decent amount of life essence. And it will take a decent amount of tree sap. So we are going to need a furnace. And it does need to be a tier 2 furnace, because you're going to need 3 slots. Now once you have this, let's go ahead and put some sticks in here. Let's put our iron ingots, not ore. We're going to put essence of life, and we are going to put tree sap in here. Turn it on, and it takes about 30 seconds, and it will start printing you some liquid Eterna. So it does take 10 iron, it takes 5 life, and it takes 10 tree sap. Alright, and once you got your liquid Eterna, we're gonna go over to the anvil, and we're going to go ahead and grab the arcane workbench as well. We also, for the torches, we will need the furniture workbench. Alright, so we're gonna put these down. Go into here, and we see in the sword section we can craft our Eterna Sword. We go over to the battle axe section, and we see our Eterna Battle Axe. We can go to the dagger section and see our Eterna Claws, and that is all for the anvil. We go over to our Arcanist workbench, and we see our Eterna Spellbook. And we can go to the furniture workbench, go to lighting, and we can see all of our torches. Well, that is all I have for right now. I will be making more update videos. I do really enjoy making mods for Hytale, so would like to keep doing it, and I will. Next up, I will probably add some armor pieces that give extra mana to your character. I will also make it so like certain weapons may like require mana, such as the axe, the sword, all that fun stuff. But anyway, if you like the video, then like the video. Stick tuned. I'm going to be updating this mod a lot in the upcoming future, and I will see you around.